Have you been in before?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Felicia Mysick, and I am here on Small Business Saturday on day 28. I am so excited. So I don't know if you've been around, but we have Shop Small, Ambridge, and hold on. I love this blue balloon. It says, lift up your neighborhood. So we've been going around just talking to everybody. And today I'm in one of my favorite small business shops, the Moonbeam Jar. And my guests today are, okay, bear with me because, you know how I am with these last names. The owner, Mary Holleran, and her husband, David Bullbucker. I am good today. I'm so excited. So Small Business Saturday, what is that about? It's all these mom and pop shops out here that are not the big box stores like Walmart and Lowe's and all those stores. These are, the shop I'm in today is the definition of a mom and pop shop. Is that right?
That's right.
All right. So let's learn a little bit more. Mary, could you do me a huge favor and tell me, what is the Moonbeam Jar?
Well, we carry all handcrafted and vintage items. Our handcrafted items, we try to focus on repurposing and upcycling, which means that many items that we carry are one-of-a-kind items.
One-of-a-kind items.
Right, because we use materials or we use items that maybe people would throw away and take parts of them and make something else out of them.
Pinterest.
So,
oops. Oh, we're still here. Keep going.
Okay. And so often there is only one of those items.
Yeah, often we find things laying along the highway, or we've picked them up that people said that we don't need them anymore. So we try to redo those and make them so that somebody else can use it without throwing it away.
Okay, did anybody else pick up on that? Because that was like my favorite moment of this entire thing. Mary did a quick stare at her husband and was like, you know, it's your turn. So this is fun. Now, what you might see is, like, we are in her shop right now in Ambridge. You're located what? Merchant?
812 Merchant.
812 Merchant Street. That is right next to the A Plus Noco, across the street from Micah's Maytag. And like, you know, literally you can see a customer behind us right now shopping right now, because there's so many things that you can look at in the store, and it's just, you know, inspiration. You know, we talked about that down at RNS Enterprises for as far as the marketing materials or the paper and like the little gifts and stuff. But think about the inspiration here. I mean, these are, you see the Christmas tree behind us. There are ornaments on there that she made out of scarves. Seriously, she took a scarf and made an ornament out of it. I think that's like, who thinks of those things, you know? And I think she's the reason why Pinterest even exists online. You know, there are tutus here. And the first thing I came down with my daughter, you know, the boss, the 4-year-old queen. I brought her, well, not 5, but I brought her in here, and the thing she ran to was the tutus. I mean, there are a tutu for Christmas, for Halloween, for Easter, you name it. There's a tutu for everything. She has a whole section dedicated to the Steelers for baby showers. This place is amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about, I guess, let me back it up a little bit. One of the other reasons I've been down here is for her craft classes. Can you tell me about, like, what type of crafts do you help us learn to do?
Before I answer that question, can I just interject and say, not everything is made by me. I carry things that are made by local artisans. So it's a collection of
Look at that.
So, but as far as the craft classes go, we're trying to make a connection with the community. And so we offer craft classes where I pick the subject. Like maybe I'll say, okay, we're going to make a Christmas wreath, and then I schedule it. And then on Facebook, or you can call in, people can say, yes, I'd like to do that. And we try to keep the cost, you know, down low to a reasonable amount. Or we would do things with someone who comes in and says, I have an idea, I'd like to do this. For instance, I had a woman that came in today who's interested in bringing their card club in. And so we were discussing what we might do that would meet the interests of that group. But I also have done things with the Girl Scouts. I've done things with the library with the kids, and with special needs students. We did something for Mother's Day.
She's everywhere. So. I mean, she invites any group down here. Like she said, she worked with Girl Scouts. They came into the shop, and like the outside, when you first walk in, first thing you do when you walk in here is you smell gorgeousness. I don't know if you know what gorgeous smells like, but when you walk in here, you smell it. And it's like, you're just like, oh my God, this smells gorgeous. But it smells delicious. I mean, I don't know what your tastes are, but I don't know one person who walks in here who doesn't think how great this place smells. And then you start looking around and you start seeing, oh my God, I would love to get that for my aunt or my uncle or my family. Or then you start thinking, oh, I would like to know how to make that myself. Like she said, she had the wreath classes. You can bring your group down here. Like say you want to have a girls' night out. You know, why does it have to be like your Girl Scout troop or your Boy Scout troop? Just bring a group of your friends, your family, and go back in her back room and sit down and have just like a night out. I mean, they're so much fun. Like I came down here with a group of kids before, and just like she takes her time, she teaches you, and you go home wanting to make it by yourself because you're like, wow, I just did this. I'm amazing. I'm gonna start my own Pinterest page, you know. But yeah, and then you touched on the fact that you had other artists in. Could you explain what that means?
Well, obviously I cannot run the store and have all of this that I do too. So I have people that contact me or people that I hear about through other people, and I contact them if it's something that is handcrafted.
So it has to be handcrafted.
Has to be handcrafted, right? And I won't take duplicates of something. So if I already have someone that's say doing scarves, then that's it. So that people aren't competing against each other.
Okay.
And I try to keep reasonable prices. Can I go back for a minute though to the craft class?
I love going back.
Classes.
We're going to talk more about the craft classes. Okay, let's do that.
Because a nice thing to do is, and I know a lot of people are in touch with this now, is give a craft class as a gift because it's an experience rather than giving an item.
I love those.
To give time spent with that person. So you can come in, and some people come in. Thanks for stopping.
Customers is awesome.
some people come in and they say, I've never done anything crafty before. I'm not going to be able to do this. And it turns out that by the end of the evening, everyone comes out. We might be doing the same project, but everybody's look is different. And they're always very happy with the results. So it's been successful for everyone that's come through.
You go out of town, you do the paint monkeys. Okay, you go out there, and you ever heard of that? That's where you go and you see everybody gets the same picture and they have to paint it. Well, you can probably do that here, you know, right locally. Just say, hey, well, you know, we like to make a wreath, or we would like to paint something, or you just tell her that you're interested in doing something. And the reason why I know she'll do this is because, you know, I help at the Laughlin Memorial Library, and we said, hey, we would like you to help us do something for our American Girl doll thing. Can you, you know, think of a craft to do that? She's like, no problem. She sat there and just decided to put together a craft for us based on what we're doing. You know, that's the type of creative person we have here, that she's willing to listen to what our needs are, and then she translates that into a memorable item that you can have for like a lifetime, you know. So I thank you for things like that. You know, I'm very grateful to know that, you know, you're willing to help make events unique, help make memories and experiences for each person. And I got to give back. I got to tell you another personal experience I have here. So I had here, I have kids, which is very obvious if you guys don't remember seeing my little ones peeping their heads in all these videos. But I brought them down here last year around Christmas time, and she has a direct connection with Santa Claus. How about that? My kids wrote a little letter to Santa, and we filled out a whole bunch of things of all the stuff they want for Christmas. And then this woman here and her husband somehow got the letter to Santa Claus. And in my home, in my mailbox, there was a letter directly from the North Pole. I mean, it wasn't like just like a regular stamp either. I mean, there was like some stamps on there that said it came from the North Pole. My kids went nuts. You know, they're like, oh my God, Santa really loves us, you know, because they received this letter. And for someone to take time out, and you don't, like, Santa doesn't charge you to do this, does he?
No.
It is a free service. Come down here, smell the smells, bring your kids down here, let them fill out the little gifts, the little, the letter to Santa. Let them fill that out while you are looking around for these personal handcrafted or vintage type items that you want to bring home as a gift for this this holiday season. I wanted to ask you something else. Your upcoming events. There's like this Beaver County trails thing. Can you tell me more about the Beaver County Trails?
Right, and it's a collaboration between Beaver County antique stores and the ones here in Ambridge.
Okay.
And I've been included because I'm considered a specialty shop and because I carry vintage items as well. For instance, some of the display items that you'd see in the store are for sale, even though, I'm using for them. Some of them I won't part with because I have too much of an attachment. But, I have a lot of things that are being used to showcase other products right now, but they're also for sale. So I'm being included on that. And that is coming up on Saturdays, like the 5th, I want to say December 5th.
So December 5th is
and we'll be open with refreshments and some kind of we haven't figured out our specialty, but we're going to have some kind of a special offer during that day too.
So December 5th seems like it's going to be a busy day here in Ambridge. There's an open house down the street, and then all the antique and specialty shops are going to be part of this collaboration, like this huge thing that goes from here to Rochester.
I believe so. And we have maps. Everyone that's included in this has maps so that you can use those to find the other businesses that are
exciting. I love those things. I love the little tidbits and just knowing that everybody's working together. It's all about networking and working together. And this is how you get more people to come into your shops. Look how beautiful the store is. I mean, seriously, I wanted to just show you the little knickknacks that I keep seeing around here. Can you pick up one of the ornaments? This is cute. I want to show it to you guys. Look at this little ornament. That's adorable. And I know this video is doing it no justice, but the light shining through it is just glimmering. And I could just imagine that on a Christmas tree with all the lights all around it. And I want to say that it's like a grandmother's button. I say grandmother. It could be anybody's button, but it looks like a button, and just, I don't know, things you would just find around the house.
Yeah, these are vintage chandelier. Vintage chandelier glass crystals, and I use also buttons, but I also use vintage jewelry. So some of them are gold, some of them are silver too. Not everything, but whatever works to make it look good.
Whatever works. Do you want to have what kind of home decor do you want? Come down here, because I'm pretty sure she can match it. From the chic to classy, you name it, you can do it. And I'm very, she can do it. Trust me. I'm telling you guys, I've seen some of the products that she's put out there. It's unreal. I am quite surprised, but I'm going to back you up too. Tell us why Moonbeam Jar? Because that name, when you come here, you don't know what to expect. So can you tell me why the name Moonbeam Jar?
It wasn't my first choice, but it's hard. You want to tell?
No, go ahead.
It is difficult to come up with a name that you can use both in a physical location and online. And so that was my problem, because I tried several things beforehand. But I wanted something that was hopeful, that was whimsical, that made you feel like you never know what you're going to find when you come in the store. So something that, gave you hope that you might find something really interesting and fun when you came in. At the same time, the fact that it was a jar kind of gives me the sense of it's a collection. It's a collection of artists' work, of artisans that have contributed their things to this. It's not all my work. So that's why also there was a song for any of you that are old enough to know that.
Let's see, what is this song?
And it's about bringing moonbeams home in a jar. And it was just very fun, whimsical, hopeful song, from, I'm not sure if the 40s or the 50s, but
But it's so cute. Look at everything. She's creative. And I don't know if you just sat here and listened to her right now, seriously, it tells you exactly how she puts the thought into the handcrafted specialty things that she'll make you. She thinks about it and she puts detail in it. She said, look, the Moonbeam Jar wasn't my first choice, but no, she thought a little deeper. I need this to go online, and I also needed to be in the stores. Things that I found out over the year is that her name is transferable to anything. You name it. If she wants to just do craft stores, she can just do crafts all the time here. If she wanted to be classes, she can be just classes. She thinks deeply into everything she puts. She does. So knowing that your item that you bring down here and says, hey, can you help me create this? She'll ask you the right questions. She'll help you get to that point that you're satisfied with a quality piece of work. And those are the things that we have to be grateful for, because this is Ambridge. And you say, oh, it's just Ambridge. Oh, this Ambridge it up. No, this is the perception of Ambridge is not right, because when you come down here, you find quality people here like Mary and her husband David that take time out to make sure that this stuff you can see anywhere. You can see it at the big stores in Sewickley or in Beaver or whatever place that you think is the higher price items. You know, you can get that quality here and it fits your budget. So thank you for everything you do.
One thing that she does is very whimsical this time of year that's very special is she'll make an elf magnet.
Elf magnet. Is it the family?
With your picture.
Yeah, your family picture.
And you can pick the type of elf you want. And all we do is take the photo and she makes it small and puts it on.
You pick the elf. So
Would
I
you like
have.
to see a sample?
Oh, we would love to see a sample. And while he's giving that sample, I want to give you guys a sample of what I see here. So check this out. I'm just going to turn a little bit. You know, this is one of her displays. I'm pretty sure this is one that she's not going to part with because I've seen it here.
That's for sale.
Oh, it's for sale.
That is for sale.
Look at that. Just the way that how thoughtful she is when she puts her items out. This is truly it kind of feels like a boutique, you know. You come in here and you see so many different things. And oh, there's the elf family.
So
make your family and friends in the elves.
Hobbies that are represented. I have different hobbies that are represented, different careers that are represented, and just
different hobbies,
different interests, different personalities that are represented. So, just give you some examples.
So how cute would this be? Like, can you imagine getting your grandmother and putting her face on this elf right here? I'm not
she
sure.
Has a long list. That one.
This is adorable, you know. And they're, you know, I'm gonna put it closer.
So you can be a magnet, you can be an ornament, or it can be a Christmas tag.
Okay, so this one right here is actually Mary,
and this is Dave. We have to have Dave.
Mary's
He's the coffee drinker.
And here's Dave eating his coffee, and it's cute and it's tasteful, you know. So we have a couple things coming up here. You know, December 5th, she'll have. She's part of a collaborative effort with the antique shops and specialty shops in Beaver County. So that's on December 5th. You have every single day starting right now. Come on down here and sign up your kids for to get a Santa directly from the North Pole. Every single day they can come down here to do the elf on the, what would you call this? Just magnet family elves?
Right. Just changing your family into elves.
Transform your family into elves and put it on the refrigerator. How much fun is that? And if they wanted to learn more about you, I know at one time your website wasn't up, but I saw that it is.
Yes, I'm on Facebook. Yeah. And I also just put my website up. So it's a little new and not everything's on there that should be in. You can't actually buy anything on there, but it will show you the items and it'll show you prices. So I have just about 150 items that I put on there, but there's so much more in the store that I haven't gotten on there yet. But so you have to put the Moonbeam Jar, because believe it or not, there is actually another Moonbeam Jar site out there, and I think they do tarot card readings and something like that. I think they're located in California, so that's not us. But we
just remember.
I just
go online,
shop
small. Shop small. Remember that. Go online, themoonbeamjar.com.
And I did want to say one more.
Oh, there's another thing she wants to add in there. No, by all means, there are so much in here that we can't fit this all in a little 5-minute segment.
As far as the craft classes, I will do it in your home or at your venue as long as it's local. So if you have something that you know, like if you have, I want to do a shower. Some people like to do crafts at their shower. I'll come to your venue and
how much fun would that be? Like, you know, I want to have a girls' night and I need it to be a little different, you know. Let's go ahead and invite a person to come into our home. You know, some people don't want to do the Tupperware parties or the purse parties or what else is out there? The jewelry party. Mm-hmm. Well, why not have a craft party? You know, come on over. Would you bring the supplies over?
I bring the supplies. I bring everything that we need to make. Mm-hmm.
That is fun. So if you don't want to do it at your own home, come down here. Meet Mary, meet her husband. They're here. Give us the address again.
812 Merchant.
And what would be the phone number if we wanted to call?
It's 412-508-7485.
All right. Give us a call. Come on down. Girls, I love girl nights out. So by all means, give me a call too, because I'll join. Okay.
And they can contact me on Facebook.
Yeah. So the real reason we're here is, you guys, it's Christmas time. We want to do a giveaway. All right. Can you please pull the next winner
Absolutely.
from the magic jar? 30 Days of Gratitude. And the winner for day 28 is, and then who is it?
The winner is Susan Storar, Storar.
I don't try the last names.
Susan, you want our gift basket? I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Susan, we're going to give you a call in a couple minutes, but
Bring
you
it
can
out.
pick
You want to
that
take
up.
a picture?
You know
of
what?
it?
Normally we don't show the gifts, but I want you to see how creative this gift is. So please come and
hopefully
see.
you can see through the cellophane.
Congratulations.
It is a ribbon pine cone gift, which means that all of the so-called ribbon pine cones, so the colorful pine cones that you see in there, were handmade. So, and you can use it as an arrangement on your table, or later on, if you want, you can take the pine cones out and they can be hung as ornaments on your garland, on your tree.
Hi. Who's in here right now? We're doing a live broadcast just to let you guys know. So she's getting customers, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up so she can go ahead and greet them. And oh my goodness, they're looking at the baby stuff. The baby things I would show it to you, but there's people here that I didn't get permission to put them on. But there are so many cute little things for your baby, for decoration, for baby showers. There's a cake that looks like a diaper over there too. This is adorable.
We customize and personalize too. So.
Okay, they moved. I'm gonna go and show you it. Baby. I love little ones. All right, everybody. I will see you day 28. Thank you so much for this donation. And was it Susan? Susan, congratulations.
Yes,
you can pick it up at the Laughlin Memorial Library during business hours. By Monday, if you could, that would be great. All right, I'll see you guys.
Thanks, Felicia.
Oh no, thank you. And we are truly, truly grateful for you to take just to start a new business. I know life changed for you and you decided, hey, I'm gonna open the doors to a new business, and you chose the Ambridge. Thank you for choosing Ambridge.
Sure.
Sure, why not? It's Ambridge. Why wouldn't you come here? It's booming. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
We can get the puppies.